Welcome, everybody, to the 164th edition of TWitWoW Request Live. And man, I gotta tell you, this is one of those TRLs that makes me really question giving our patrons as much power as we do, that they can request just about anything and have us react to it, because this is not something that I'm looking forward to. We are going to plow through this real quick, and I say real quick, but we've got 6 main event Jeff Jarrett matches to watch, including 2 King of the Mountain matches. So buckle up and settle in, because it's going to be a long one. We are starting on a longer video that TNA uploaded that is every Jeff Jarrett world title win. So DBK, thank you for your donation, but also we're getting spoiled by the results of these matches before we even watch them, because we know Jeff Jarrett's winning all of them. So we're going to start out with a Jeff Jarrett title win, I guess, against Ron Killings. Very topical right now, given that R-Truth just returned and decided to undergo a bit of an identity change and use his real life government name, Ron Killings, in WWE. So we're getting Jeff Jarrett versus Ron Killings. I do have the links to all of these videos in the description of this video. They are all on YouTube, thanks to DBK for collecting and giving us timestamps. It's wonderful. Thank you so much, DBK. Makes our jobs way easier. Links are in the description. Pull up that first video and get to 4 minutes and 33 seconds for this first match. John, I just want a little commentary before we go into this.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, DBK, for the request. It's 6 Jeff Jarrett matches, Jeff, haha, JA, haha, ETT, haha, Jarrett. And yeah, there you go. I did the thing. Yeah, then the 2 King of the Mountain matches should be interesting. I mean, classic Russo, am I right? And yeah, seeing Ron Killings definitely very topical. Seeing AJ in the early years is going to be cool. And, you know, Raven, I've always appreciated him more for the promo work, but the in-ring is decent, especially in TNA when he was allowed to show more. It's not like he was a jobber like when he used to work WWE on Sunday Night Heat. So yeah, I'm curious about these matches. Let's see what happens, and I'm ready when you are. Let's get into this.
3. Actually, just to make sure again, I want to say to everyone, you want to pull up that first video in the description and get to 4 minutes, 33 seconds. I already said it, so if you didn't hear it until now, I'm sorry, but you're going to be a little late. 3, 2, 1, go. There's Jarrett's face. There's the bell.
Yes. Yes, there we go.
I remember this era of TNA too. I was actually I couldn't afford to buy every weekly pay-per-view that they did, because they were like $10, but you know, $10 every single week is a lot of money. So I tried my best to keep up with them. I tried to buy the ones that I was really, really excited about, and I was just barely paying attention to TNA at this time. I didn't really get into TNA until like late 03, early 04, but it was good times.
I mean, you know that I was very similar. I really didn't get into TNA until I think around that time because I was flipping through the TV. I see on Spike that wrestling on. I'm like, ooh, wrestling that isn't WWE. But I guess I was kind of jonesing for a fix. I see Christian in the title sequence, you know.
Spike, I wanted to let you know, by the way, TNA went to Spike in October of 05.
Okay, so I was really a late adopter then. Yeah,
No,
because
you weren't a late adopter. I mean, I was an early adopter, but I wouldn't call you a late adopter, just because I feel like late adopters, like, if you didn't start getting into TNA until like the 2010s. That's a late adopter to me.
yeah. I tell you, Killings at this time, and even still, he does some stuff, even in his like early 50s, that blow my mind. His athleticism, his flexibility. I actually saw his NWA World Title win, like the tail end of it. He gets this sick fucking axe kick on AJ Styles off the top rope, and I'm like, damn, yeah, Killings. He's very impressive. I mean, he's impressive that he can make us laugh as much as he does, but just from a pure physical standpoint, really incredible, like what this man's capable of in the ring. Nice corkscrew elbow there as Jarrett's gonna roll out of the ring. But yeah, you know, Christian being on the TV, I'm like, oh well, you know, how's Christian doing? And to see him being treated like a main eventer, which, you know, I like to dog on Christian and stuff, but I mean, he did it fucking fantastically. and I really enjoyed his feud with Abyss. Abyss seemed like, ooh, they've got a monster character, and he's masked, and he really doesn't speak, and he's got a manager. Like, yeah, early TNA was so good, man.
Dude, I remember the way that I discovered TNA was actually through a friend. Because I had really only watched WWE at that point. It must have been in like '03, maybe '04. Because I was watching WWE, and I had a friend who I guess found TNA through some other means. Tell me that, and this is an unsubstantiated rumor, but this was a big rumor that they had going around at the time, that TNA has Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels' cousins working for them, and the guys that they were referring to were AJ Styles and Michael Shane at the time was the guy's name.
By Jarrett, admittedly.
There was
You
a
know what? I
rumor
remember
though.
you telling me that
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
There was a rumor
Yeah.
that at the time that AJ Styles was Randy Orton's cousin.
Yeah. That is
And the funny
crazy.
thing is, Michael Shane, aka Matt Bentley, legitimately is the cousin of Shawn Michaels. That was the real one. That was the real thing. But yeah, AJ Styles, I definitely not related to Randy Orton in any way. Even though they're great in the ring together, they're not related.
Man, WWE should have lied about that during their feud. What low blow by Killings.
Was that right in front of the ref, or was the ref distracted?
I was distracted.
Okay, that's good at
I
least.
mean, yeah, Killings retuned his guitar real quick. God damn, he's gonna be hitting notes differently now. Um,
Dude, I would
but yeah,
love to be able to go back and just watch TNA from the episode 1 of these weekly pay-per-views. I genuinely think that it would be good shit because I remember really liking TNA as an alternative to WWE in its early days, like, '04 mostly, I would say. And it wasn't until later on that they became just a clusterfuck and a mess.
yeah.
I mean, Jarrett was always too prominent on the shows, but I mean, we're getting through 6 of his matches today. If we can do that, why couldn't we go back and rewatch?
I mean, TNA have their own subscription service now. I wonder if they have all those early shows up already. I'm assuming they do.
That'd be really cool if
Um,
they did.
But yeah, I like the aesthetic here. Like, obviously, them coming to the Impact Zone and getting a proper DVD, you always love to see it because, it just looks more sleek and professional. But I gotta be honest, like, that's why I love watching even, like, random CCW episodes, like I told you a few weeks back, like I used to do in Jersey when it was just on, and I'm like, what is this? There's something about an arena with more of a gritty aesthetic that I find very alluring, and that's what these, like, early shows kind of have to me. It's like we've
Yeah.
all congregated to watch these two people beat the shit out of each other and settle business. Those slaps by Killings. How much money did Jarrett owe you? He's not gonna get any of it from those fucking guitars. Never drew a dime.
I also, I think I've talked about this on the show before. I actually own a TNA DVD from, it was Genesis '05. It was Christian Cage's debut, actually.
Yes, yes.
Christian Cage debuted on that show. Um, AJ Styles versus Petey Williams for the X Division title was on that show. It was fantastic.
Edie fucking you want to talk about a revelation when I was like
Hmm.
young and before my YouTube days and I was still just watching. The first Canadian destroyer I ever saw, my mouth fucking dropped. I'm
Dude, I know.
like,
Dude, both the Styles Clash and the Canadian Destroyer for me were moves that I had to try and go online and find slow motion videos of to try and understand what the fuck was going on.
dude, mood. Can
I
you
did
imagine how our
not
minds would have been? You did not what?
I did not understand especially how the Canadian Destroyer worked.
Can you imagine? Because we talk about this all the time, and you especially, you always kind of broach the subject. If we would have been at a much earlier age introduced to Japanese wrestling, can you fucking imagine how much our minds would have been blown then? What the fuck is a burning hammer? Like, like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Young us wouldn't have been able to handle it. I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I would have been like, this is fucking insane.
Imagine being there the first time one of us saw somebody do like a Phoenix Splash or some crazy shit like that. Fucking Hayabusa ass.
Dude, right? Fuck me, dude.
Truth right now with the Jeff Jarrett's own submission figure 4 leg lock using it against him.
Yeah. God, Jarrett wanted to be a big time player so bad.
He really did. He combined Ric Flair and Honky Tonk Man.
Just a smidge of Triple H as far as the booking
That's
goes.
also very that's not really so much a Triple H thing. It goes back to the territory days. Everyone in the territory days always, if there was a wrestler who was also the head booker, they always booked themselves to be the world champion all the time. Jarrett
What's your finisher? Yeah. What were we gonna say?
Jarrett learned that from his parents, his dad especially, Terry Taylor, or not Terry Taylor.
Yeah.
God, what was Jeff Jarrett's dad's name? Jeff Jarrett, father. Jerry Jarrett. That's what it was. I wanted to say Terry Taylor. That's the wrong guy. Jerry Jarrett, though, was one of those guys back in the fucking, uh, you know, territory days who would book himself to be champion all the time.
Yeah, it's like you've got a procession of wrestlers, and it's like, what's your finisher? Power bomb, stunner, super kick, pencil.
Yep.
It's like, goddamn.
What's your finisher? Whatever the hell I want it to be, I'm going over, bitch.
Yeah. Speaking of going over, congrats to our NXT champion Obafemi for retaining the fucking title last night.
Dude, I was falling asleep right before that match started, and I barely managed to watch it, but I saw that it was very, like, Oba came off very babyface-like in that match. It was really cool.
Dude, and the crowd was so behind him. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We have a monster babyface champion. He really is Batista.
Yes. So it was prophesized, so it will be realized.
Hell yeah, you'll love to see it. That also, I think,
And that,
went a long way as far as making Jasper Troy goes already.
yes. Oh, absolutely.
Imagine if Jasper Troy is like, all right, well, I couldn't be the biggest fish in this small pond. Let me find an even smaller pond. And he goes to fucking Evolve, and we get a feud between him and Keanu Carver.
Yes.
That would be sick. Truth's go over a chair.
Yeah, Ron Killing's about to introduce the truth all over Jarrett's skull.
Wait, Truth, you didn't see him winding up, dude? What?
Yeah, that's a bit.
He kicked out. He kicked out. Oh my god.
How do you not see that? How is the referee even distracted? I have questions.
Can I just say, just from a personal standpoint for me, I fucking love this aesthetic. I love the aesthetic of old school TNA. It looks so authentic to me.
Yeah, now that I'm like really paying attention to it with you bringing up the aesthetic, I love the intermix of black and yellow ropes. That's so different.
It is
I'm
cool.
like,
I just am more like the mood of it, the atmosphere, the lighting, I don't know, man. It just gives me such good vibes. It low key reminds me of how like the Attitude Era WWF was lit and shot and stuff. It's so good.
yeah, definitely.
Because I remember one of the biggest differences. Oh, Jarrett got his leg over the rope. That's crazy. One of the biggest differences, though, that I noticed from an aesthetic standpoint between WWF and WCW in the late 90s was that WCW was so much brighter and so much more vibrant and colorful, and WWF felt so much like it almost looked like it was just smoky. It looked like there was like this gray filter going on, and that it made it feel so much more authentic to me because it was like WCW was like this big money production, and WWF felt more like this like gritty, realer feeling promotion. And I think TNA kind of captures that gritty, real feeling with the way that they light and stage things, and it's something that WWE would benefit, I think, from going more back towards.
Yeah.
There's also something magical about the 4:3 aspect ratio too. Brings me back to the GameCube days, baby.
There's the stroke again. I think that's gonna do
That
it,
is
maybe.
not gonna do it. Truth kicked out.
All right.
Whoa. I like this ref, other than the constant him getting hurt or distracted or whatever.
Yeah, I still want to know how he got distracted earlier because that was rough, my guy. As Killings now trying to get his equilibrium in order.
Apparently,
A
Jarrett was
big
a
Irish whip
trainer
here.
during this match, according to DBK.
Yeah, it seems like it. He was definitely pandering to the crowd before he hit that stroke.
Oh, he's busted open. Oh, jeez. The blonde hair is going to be turning crimson.
Oh, yep, yep. Oh, he's gooshin', in
He
the words
really
of
is.
Javaris.
He's gooshing hard.
There's that NWA World Title. You know, I always love the look of the NWA World Title. Don't get me wrong. When TNA got their own official World Title, I popped for that too. I think like their version of like a big gold belt was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the current TNA World Title looks like, but I loved the very first one they introduced. That Kurt Angle held and Samoa Joe held.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for belts. Like that's what actually, as I've gotten older,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite parts of wrestling. Is like, what do these belts look like? Ooh, lift up that curtain. Um, and
Javaris
or
just
lift
showed
up that
up.
drape.
Javaris just showed up and said, okay, long ellipses. Why the fuck are John and Ashton reacting to fuck ass Jeff Jarrett? I gotta admit, I'm not hating it so far. I might hate it by the end because there's gonna be so much Jeff Jarrett, but I'm not hating it yet.
I mean, yeah, Ron Killings is beating his ass, so there's really not much to dislike. Javaris, your ears must have been burned though, because we just quoted you, my man. We were saying that Jeff Jarrett's gooshin'. It's crazy that you showed up moments after that.
Yeah.
Oh, Killings gonna do a leg drop or something crazy.
What is Killings gonna do here?
And it makes sense that Jeff would be a
Oh
tweener in this
my
match. Oh, just a
god!
splash. Okay. Yeah, that's still crazy though.
From that height.
Yeah, we have to remember that Killings, he had a low blow early on in this match, so I should have known, like, oh, so Jeff Jarrett's more of the face here, I guess. Oh my god, I hope Jeff Jarrett can overcome these odds.
Dude, I gotta tell you, this match is making me remember how much I miss Mike Tenay on commentary. He was awesome.
Dude, yeah.
This is a great
I
commentary
I
team.
like the team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said this was a great commentary team, is what I said.
Yeah, dude, I was just about to say pretty much the same thing. Is like as I've gotten older, I've more and more appreciated the team of Tenay and West. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Don West was a treasure. He was great. I
yes.
love
Oh
how
my god,
intense
yes.
he got. Yeah, he was awesome. Oh, another low blow there with the rope.
Oh man, god damn.
That was great. Truth should start wrestling like this now that he's going by Ron Killings again. I don't know if Truth can ever be truly disliked in WWE because he's just so beloved, but man,
Yeah.
can you
Dude, even when he was heel, he was still so hilariously unhinged. Like, I'm a good R-Truth. Like, god damn.
that and fucking smoking during a match in an arena
That's
with a
in
no smoking rule too? That was great. Oh man.
dressing up as a Confederate soldier during a Stone Cold
Yeah.
Steve Austin segment and being like, I secede from the WWE. I think I secede from the WWE universe. Like, he was wild.
He was fantastic. Oh my god, there goes the ref again. Man,
But,
this ref's getting the shit kicked out of it.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, here we go. Truth. Oh, they just shoulder blocked each other.
Oh.
Jarrett forgot to bump till he didn't.
Okay, this match is starting to have some unintentional comedy for me because the way Truth just twirled into that collision, like I think he was building a momentum to do some kind of offense, and he's like, "Wait, I miscalculated," and then he just collides with Jarrett. This ref's gonna take forever to get up. Jarrett's bleeding. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know Don West was dead.
Yeah, he had a bout with cancer. I don't know if it was. I
Damn.
think it was like brain cancer or
Damn, yeah.
something.
That's really sad. I did not realize that. That's really unfortunate. I think
Yeah.
Mike Tenay is in WWE now. He's working behind the scenes, right? Who the fuck is this? Is that Daniels? It looks like Daniels.
I don't know. Oh,
What the fuck?
Who are you gonna hit with the fucking guitar?
Truth. So is
And there
this a
we
heel
go.
turn for Jarrett now? I want to know who that was. He's built like Christopher Daniels.
I don't know. They seem like they have a bit more of a gut than Daniels did back then. I don't know. Rev, can't you see the guitar debris? No.
He doesn't
Cool.
give a shit, man. He doesn't give a shit.
He just wanted it to be over.
I want to see the reveal now. I want to know who this hooded white guy is.
Yeah.
Oh God, a guy in a white hood attacking a black guy is such bad visual optics.
Yeah.
That's the word, optics.
Are we gonna learn who it was? Because I know this is a compilation of Jeff Jarrett world title wins, so that may not be the priority. Does anybody know who that was in chat, just in case?
Do I see a goatee? Is it Buff Bagwell?
Oh God, Buff Bagwell. He's coming back in the ring. Unveil that face.
Oh, it's Russo.
Oh my God.
That is hilarious. Oh shit! It's Vince Russo.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, that was amazing. All right, we gotta fast forward through this AJ Styles match because we gotta get to 40. What was it? 44-13.
44-14 is what you had in the description.
44-14. Okay, yeah, that's cool. 44-14.
All right.
Oh shit! It's Vince Russo. All right, I'm at 44-14 for our first King of the Mountain match. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! God damn it, Vince fucking Russo, man.
Of
Uh,
course, he would think that wearing a clan robe practically was a good idea when hitting a black man
oh
with a
shit! I
guitar.
see the Wildcat Chris Harris.
Yeah,
It's Jarrett, Harris, Styles, and Truth. Is that it? Is it just those four? Is that how KOTM works?
I think so. I think there were other years where it would be 6 guys, but yeah, maybe this is just a smaller King of the Mountain match at the time.
Maybe they had the number of people in it that was the number of sides of the ring at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, though, a smaller King of the Mountain match, I like that. It's more intimate.
I don't even know what the rules of King of the Mountain are.
Okay, well, first of all, you gotta pin one of these people
Oh
to
wait, there's
become
Raven.
eligible. Oh, there's Ravens. Maybe there are 6 in this.
What a
But anyway,
die-hard
yeah.
Wildcat.
Yeah, you have to pin somebody or submit them to become eligible. The person you pin or submit, they go to the penalty box. I want to say for 2 or 3 minutes,
I think
or maybe
Russo's
just
at
a minute.
ringside. I think I saw Russo at ringside.
But then the thing is, it's like a reverse ladder match because you have to hang the title. You can't pull. You don't have to pull it down. You have to grab the title and you have to hang it. But you can only do that if you're eligible.
Yeah.
What a drop kick by Allen.
Holy fuck! AJ Styles. Good lord, that was insane. What a freak athlete this dude is.
Dude, yeah. Man, AJ, phenomenal, absolutely. He was the first TNA guy I really gravitated to. I remember when I first got my laptop, my Windows fucking Vista laptop,
Oh god.
that AJ Styles was the first wrestling wallpaper I ever had.
DBK,
I
just hang on a
yeah.
second, John. DBK is saying that this should be match 4. DBK, if it's okay with you, because this is your request, it would be a lot easier for us to just go through all of the matches in this one long video before getting to the other ones so that we don't have to flip back and forth between different videos. So
Yeah.
we will do that if we have to, if you really insist. But if it's okay with you, I would really rather just stick to doing all the matches that you gave us in this one long video before moving on to other videos.
They're by Raven. I'm still gonna call this action.
Yeah.
We're just gonna wait for DBK's decision. And Harris crossbody.
Dude, Wildcat Chris Harris is kind of nuts. You know, he was
Yeah.
James Storm's first tag partner in TNA. Did you know that?
Yeah, America's Most Wanted. Yeah,
Yeah.
AMW. With Gail Kim as the valet for a number of years, too.
Oh, I didn't even remember that. That's cool. Oh, Truth with
Harris,
the split.
nice. Split by Truth. Jarrett now on the top rope.
Cross body. But AJ reverses into a pin.
2.
Okay, DBK said that we can continue this match, but apparently the second King of the Mountain match in this video is so infamous that he wants it to be the final match that we do today.
Okay, fair enough. I
So,
think I know why that is. Jarrett, knee there.
going for a stroke. And AJ, what a counter! Dude, I'm so pissed that AJ Styles didn't go to WWE sooner, and I know Vince is too.
Yeah.
He's so fucking good here. Jesus
I, I,
Christ.
I wonder how many world titles in WWE would have won had he gone there earlier.
I think
Like,
it
I wonder if
depends
he
on
would have
how
been
much earlier, because if he would have gone there like around this time or a little after this, like mid 2000s AJ, I think he'd be up there with Orton closing in on Cena, honestly.
Yeah,
That's it. That's right. Now AJ's eligible and Jarrett goes to the penalty box, right?
that is correct. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. They should have a seat. There should be a seat in the penalty box so that you go in there and you can rest.
Yes.
So wait, AJ's only eligible for 2 minutes? Oh
I
no, that's
I
the
guess
penalty
so. I
box.
didn't.
That's the
No,
penalty
it's the
box.
penalty
That's
box. It's the
for
penalty box.
Jarrett.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Spear by Harris. Pin on Raven. 1, 2. Harris is eligible, and now Raven has to go to the PB. The rules to this match are so fucky.
Yes. That's Vince Russo, baby.
I don't think Jarrett and Raven want to be in the penalty box together.
No. No, I do not think so.
Is Jarrett trying to coordinate a team here with Raven so they can double team people?
It seems like it, yeah.
It's also really goofy that they have to hang the title rather than retrieving it.
Yes.
I think it should be that you retrieve the title. If they just made that one little change, it would make more sense. I don't know what the hell Russo was thinking here.
He wasn't. What if we made the ladder match more convoluted? There are elements of this I like. I like the penalty box. I even like, to a degree, having to be eligible. But yeah,
Well, dude,
I agree with you.
the
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 one,
penalty
yeah.
box concept is used really well, I think, by Iron Survivor in NXT.
Yes, it is. I agree.
I think that's a really, really smart way to use a penalty box.
Definitely.
It created a lot of tension during the most recent Iron Survivor with Oba, and the one before that with Trick too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Harris, what are you doing, bro? Oh, that's crazy. So now Harris, despite being eligible, has to go sit in the penalty box for 2 minutes. And Truth is now
Yes.
eligible.
See, I didn't even realize that Harris got this push like around this time because, when I was watching TNA, I had always known Harris as a tag team wrestler.
Oh,
And they made it seem like him. Oh, shit. They made it seem like him getting a singles push, again, around the time that I was watching, was a bigger deal because he was a tag team guy. So, what a power bomb to Killings. Holy shit.
Raven getting back in the ring now. Are they going to work together now? Because neither Raven nor Jarrett is eligible right now. I think they're the only 2 guys left that aren't eligible. I think this was only 5 guys.
Uh,
What'd you say?
I know, I was agreeing with you and saying, yeah, I only counted 5.
Yeah. They are double teaming. Yeah, they're working together. The 2 guys that haven't won eligibility yet are working together to try and help each other earn it. And there is
Here's the
Russo on the
thing,
outside holding the title.
because it's not a pinfall or submission based matchup in terms of like Victor, I wouldn't do that weird shit where you get greedy to be the one to do it. Like I would work together and I would say, okay, you could get eligibility first and then we'll go after this guy and you could pin that guy and then you could get eligibility and then we're in this and then we can dissolve our alliance. That's what I would do. But we'll have to see how they handle this, I
The
guess.
real move is to work with someone and then get eligibility for yourself and then go after the person that you were working with.
Yes.
Nice. I like this use of a ladder. It's creative, something you don't really see very often.
Well, dropping it on the back of Killings.
Yep. Oh, DBK said he actually loves King of the Mountain. That's interesting.
Yeah, again, just that one little tweak that I would make, and because I agree with you, Ashton, of just pulling the belt down and not hanging it up. You do that, and I honestly think I could fucks with this match more than I currently do.
Yeah, having to hang the title is, I think it defeats the purpose because like you hang the title to win the match, and then you've won the match, so now you're the champion, and you have to get the title down anyway. It's like just skip the middleman and just hang, just grab the thing and win by retrieving it. That's so much better.
Oh, now Raven bringing another table into the ring.
Oh, the ladder into Truth's chest.
Oh, all right, and AJ's starting to. Oh my god.
Oh, AJ, no. Wow. Oh, Jesus, they just dumped him and the ladder on top of him. Wow.
Oh, that looked nasty.
Yeah, it did.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wonder what Raven's planning here. This might as well be its own little TLC type match.
Yes, I agree.
Well, that little alliance dissolved pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah, it did not last. Drop toe hold there into the chair.
How many times did Raven hold the NWA TNA title?
I thought it was it. We know he is just a former one, so we know minimum of one. I thought at most he was a 2-time champ.
Let me see if I can find an answer for us. Here we go. Ken Shamrock, Ron Killings, Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, Ron Killings, Jeff Jarrett, Ray Gonzalez. I don't know who that is. Jarrett, Styles, Raven. There's one. There's one for Raven. He might only be a one time. Yeah, I think he has a one-time. Do you know who the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion is?
Oh,
Tom Latimer. Do you know who that is?
no.
FKA Bram.
Oh, ugh.
You know, the former
Okay.
TNA wrestler Bram.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
He was also in WWE as Kenneth Cameron. Remember him?
No.
Part of the Ascension
Oh, shit, okay.
back in the day. Yeah. Oh man, Truth has the title. He's climbing for it.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
Oh,
but
but there's
AJ,
Allen.
beautiful.
I see Wildcat. No, that's not Wildcat. That's Jarrett. Oh, but AJ, nice. Kicked or punched him.
AJ's now got the title.
No one's around. Oh, Jeff Jarrett's there. Has Jarrett pinned anyone to become eligible?
I don't think he has,
I don't
no.
think he has either. I don't think Raven has either, has he?
No. Not that I've seen.
There's Wildcat. When did that happen, Javaris? I don't remember that. Apparently, James Mitchell fucked up NWA's TV deal. I don't remember that.
Never knew anything about that, no.
Oh wow, Wildcat's up there. He's getting so close. I saw Raven. Yeah, Raven's in. Oh my God, you're right there, dude. DDT'd him onto the
Raven
title.
even flow DDT on the title.
Raven is eligible, and he has the title right between his legs right now.
Yeah, I mean, just do it, dude. Fuck.
Oh, Truth's here. Okay. Electric chair on
Uh,
Raven. Oh, face first.
oh, damn. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he kneed him in the head. Jeez. Here's Jarrett. Shoves Truth out of the ring. But, Jeff, you're not even eligible yet.
Yeah, my dude, this match I feel like has already been going on for over 10 minutes at the very least. I'll stroke off the apron. Oh, into the
Wow.
guardrail. Jesus Christ.
This is false
Oh, and
count
it's full count.
anywhere?
I guess so.
Hmm.
Now, Jarrett wanting Russo to give him the title.
And Russo's like, you got to come to me. Oh, now Russo doesn't want Jarrett to win.
Yeah, Russo kind of going into business for himself here.
Okay, now Jarrett has to go in the PB.
Raven setting up a table in the corner.
Jarrett's got to get in the penalty box. He's refusing. Oh, I do remember that, Javaris. I do remember that. Yeah, there was a pay-per-view where James Mitchell was snorting coke on camera.
You know what? I think I vaguely remember that story too. Okay.
I did not remember that until you guys brought it back up. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Allen! Oh no! Oh! Fuck, that would hurt. Jesus Christ, that was a bad bump.
Yes.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, AJ's down and out, man. Raven and Harris are both going to scale the ladder here.
Yes. But Raven's on the side where the table is set up.
Hit him with the title, Harris. Hit him. Oh, there we go. Well, Raven went through the table, and Harris has the title at the top. But now Truth got out of the penalty box, and he's going to try and push the ladder over with Harris on it. Oh, jeez. Everyone's down. Truth is the only one conscious right now, and the title is over in the corner with Raven.
And Jarrett's gotten to rest in the penalty box. This is a time where a penalty box might actually be a benefit. I also hate that Russo, because I know they changed it. I don't know how in future King of the Mountain matches they would grab the title for themselves, but the idea that he has to hand it every time, it's like,
Yeah,
man.
it's really silly.
Oh, Jarrett coming in. I think Jarrett's grabbing his guitar or something.
Yep. Well, there we go. Jarrett's got
Oh, and
this.
he held on to the he held on to the title. The title didn't fall off. That's
He
gonna do
didn't
it.
need to get it
It's
from
over.
Russo because he just has it there at the top of the ladder.
This is another reason why having to position the title is so ridiculous. AJ's climbing the ladder meanwhile. I mean, this unforeseen circumstance.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. That was kind of ridiculous. And the title just fell off again right in his hands. Oh my god.
And Russo's upset. You know, Vince, the products that you book would be improved significantly by you not inserting yourself into them.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing the second King of the Mountain as our last match of the day. So are we moving on to AJ Styles versus Jeff Jarrett?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Velvet
Let's
Sky,
start.
isn't it? Is that Velvet Sky?
I don't know.
It might
I moved
be.
on to the next video, admittedly, so
No, it's not. I don't think it is, no. So who the fuck is she? Okay, guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to pull up AJ versus Jeff. Our
yes,
starting
okay.
timestamp for this match is 4 minutes 22 seconds.
4 minutes 22 seconds. Okay. All right. I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god, those vertical leaps by AJ.
I know, dude. He's crazy.
He's got fucking
Bell.
bunnies in his feet. There we go. Yeah, good call on the bell.
Oh man, AJ with the bangs. The messy bangs. That was such an early to mid 2000s men's hairstyle. That's so funny.
Yes.
Oh man, that's wild. Talk about a fucking throwback right there. Apparently, in this match, Jarrett was face and AJ was heel.
That's ridiculous. Nice hammerlock here. I
Cliff
will admit, impressive graps. What did Cliff say?
Cliff in chat said, and he wonders why he had a following in the gay community.
Yes.
Oh man, look at Allen. Oh, there's a lariat from Jeff. This looks like it was filmed in 1996.
Yes.
It's from '03.
Damn.
Here's a fun fact: Ring of Honor has actually been around longer than TNA. People don't think about that, but it's
That's
true.
yeah, that's wild. Nice vertical leap by Jarrett Styles. Better vertical leap, duck down. Oh my god, that drop kick.
It's not by a significant amount. They were both founded in 2002, but ROH beat TNA to market by like 3 months. It's like February versus May of '02.
Yeah, wrestling at this time.
It was good
You had
shit. It
certain
was good shit.
yeah, you had certain companies emerging, and beyond that, you had a thriving indie scene. Like,
Yeah.
man, I was even thinking about because I said in the Discord mainly about Juice Robinson because I was really missing Juice Robinson today, and I was just thinking about that era where you and I just love New Japan, and man, when wrestling's really good, there's very little like it. Big right hand there by Jarrett. I can only imagine that like hardcore wrestling fans that knew about these weekly pay-per-views, because again, you did before I did. I was a later adopter, maybe not a late adopter, but definitely a later adopter of TNA and stuff like that. And like, God, I remember, speaking of the thriving indie scene, whenever somebody got signed to WWE that people were like psyched about because they made an impact on the indies, um, I used to watch these videos. I think the YouTuber's name was like Suicidal Dragon or something, and they were like a
Yeah,
big,
the
yeah.
compilation videos of the top 10 moves. Yeah, buddy.
I
You're
used to
correct.
always do that to, yeah,
Suicidal
yeah,
Dragon. I remember that shit. Yup.
yeah. Like I used to always watch their compilations too. Like I did that for Claudio when he came in as Cesaro in WWE.
Damn.
I'm like, man, like,
I
damn, these
made
people
an
look impressive.
FCW superstar spotlight on Claudio when he was Cesaro.
Yes.
That's a throwback. Oh my God. Jarrett just throat first into the top of the guardrail there.
Yeah.
PWG, by the way, was founded in late '03. So I shouldn't say late either. It was July of '03. It was mid '03. So it would have been not that much, not that far after this match that we're watching right now, because this was in, I want to say February of '03. So a few
Yeah.
months after this match, we had the founding of PWG and their debut show. Would you like to hear some of the matches on the debut show of PWG?
Sure.
Well, the main event is very TNA centric. It was AJ Styles versus Frankie Kazarian.
Damn.
How about that? Earlier on in the show, we had Ryan Drago, Top Gun Talwar, and Zokre versus Charles Mercury, Sarah Del Rey, and Superbad.
Some of those names are fucking crazy. I just got to say it.
And then we had Excalibur versus Chris Bosch. I believe is Chris Bosch. Okay, I don't know what he's. I think he's long retired by this point, but I remember I recognize that name because he was an NBA player. I knew I recognized that name. I just wasn't sure why. So then they had Quicksilver and Scorpio Sky versus the Ballad Brothers, Shane and Shannon Ballad. Or no, it's not Ballard, it's Ballard. Shannon Ballard. Have you ever heard of the Ballard brothers before, John?
No, never heard of him until today.
This next match would have been one that I think we would have enjoyed. It was M Dog 20, who would go on to be Son of Havoc in Lucha Underground, versus Super Dragon, who has one of my favorite
Okay,
finishers of all
okay.
fucking time, the Dragon Driver that he does.
Yes.
What a power bomb there by Jarrett. The Psycho
Yes.
Driver, not the Dragon Driver. The Psycho Driver is Super Dragon's finisher that I love. It looks so fucking good.
Damn.
Some of these names, holy shit. So the next match was Baby Slim versus Taro. I'm wondering if that's like
Hey, baby Slim. What the
Japanese versus.
fuck?
No, I guess not. So then we had Apollo Khan and Hook Bomberry versus Disco Machine and Mr. Excitement.
Yeah, this is like some NFL parody type shit.
Dude, right? It so is. Oh my god!
Like a modified gutbuster there by
The
Jarrett.
pop up into the single knee gutbuster. That was intense. The semi-main event in this PWG show, by the way, this was where I was saying some of these names are insane. So it was Hardcore Incorporated versus the X Foundation. So the team members, the X Foundation was Funky Billy Kim, Joey Ryan, who we know is a Predator, and Scott Lost. And then Hardcore Inc. was Adam Pierce, the Hardcore Kid, and their teammate Al Catraz.
God. You know, side note, I've always wanted to watch Pierce's stuff on the indies because I've heard that he was quite good
Oh yeah,
as, the scrap daddy.
yep.
But I've
Scrap
never seen his
Iron
work.
Adam Pierce.
Scrap Iron Adam Pierce. All
The
right.
Scrap Daddy. Who called him that?
I have no idea.
Did he just call that himself?
Possibly.
Oh my
I
god,
think I've
that's
seen
funny.
some of his promo work, but never any of his in-ring work, but it seems to be generally positive. Has anybody in our chat ever watched Adam Pierce wrestle? What do you think? Does he deserve the positivity? Because I do like, for as much as Sean and I dog on him, I do like him as like a GM figure. He pops me occasionally.
I
But
believe
yeah,
he
it's a
is
yeah,
one of the longest reigning NWA champions of all time.
that's pretty insane.
Yeah, like Lou Thez, Ric Flair, Harley Race, Dory Funk Jr. Those are like the longest reigning guys, but those are all like from a previous era as well. But once you get past those guys, it's Dan Severn, it's Nick Aldis, who's again another GM for WWE right now, Gene Kiniski, and then Adam Pierce. Adam Pierce is the 8th longest reigning NWA champion of all time, and that's combined days between all of his reigns. He had 5 reigns.
That Larry Zbyszko.
Yes, he's trying to help AJ win.
Oh right, because Jeff Jarrett's a babyface.
Unbelievable as that is, yeah.
He just shoots the hand up. I mean, I know he gets the shoulder off the canvas, but still, like, no, I'm not done.
Dude, did you know that Nick Aldis was NWA champion in his one reign for over 1,000 days?
That is wild.
He had 2 total reigns, but one of the reigns was 1,043 days. And that went
Yeah.
through the pandemic. Definitely padded it out a little bit.
So Cliff said he was good, not great, but definitely the best wrestler turned GM in WWE currently. So you would put him above Aldis, Cliff. That's interesting because I know Aldis has a bit of fanfare.
No
2,
shot.
kick out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you and your guitar. Fucking righteous gemstones, extra looking ass. And now AJ, the sleeper.
I remember back in the early 2010s, like 2010, 11, 12-ish, I used to always want to buy PWI magazines, Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazines, because they helped me to kind of keep a finger on the pulse of the indies because I didn't have a real easily accessible way of watching them at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I was fucking clueless. Like, I was like, WWE is the only thing that exists, and I wasn't like obnoxious about it, like I was a fucking kid. But when I got older and I learned about the indies and I learned about this broader world, like I still didn't dip my toe until like much later, but it was definitely like a growing curiosity for me. I got the glazing of Jeff Jarrett on commentary. What a champion! What
Oh my
resilience!
god, AJ just destroyed the
Another
ref.
fucking ref bump.
Oh my god. Oh, he went for the styling DDT. We're gonna get a stroke. He's stroking out. There's no referee right there. Fucking Don West, man. And there's the
Boy, so
kick
much
out.
energy. Oh, and yep, AJ kicked out.
When did in WWE? When did we get the whole Tim White suicide angle? When was that?
That was like what, 05, 06?
Was it okay? I'm not asking because I'm trying to like do trivia. I genuinely want to know.
Yeah, I think that was like 06.
Oh, what a leg sweep by Allen. What a fucking athlete he is.
Actually, it was late 05 into 06. I remember because the Armageddon 2005,
Oh,
which was like shortly after Eddie Guerrero unfortunately passed away,
yeah.
they did. I remember one of those like segments.
Allen with the Muda lock and Jarrett with the counter to it. Wow. That was pretty impressive, I gotta say. From both guys,
Not
really.
as impressive as your face though.
Oh my
As
god.
AJ now, nice stop there. The
David
power,
kicks.
the control.
Oh my
Uh,
god, another
and then
fucking
no,
ref bump.
really
Jesus Christ.
have some sense of direction, dude. What the fuck?
Who the hell are these? Oh, it's the fucking white supremacist guys. Skinheads. Vader's here.
What the hell? I like how he started to come in the ring and then he was like,
Dusty
"No, you
Rhodes
come to
is
me."
here too.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, those bald guys, that was the Harris brothers. They were formerly WWF, the Disciples of Apocalypse, DOA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the DOA at all. They were on that In Your House Degeneration X show that we got a request to do a while back.
I think I very, very, very vaguely remember them, yeah. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a slight
They
impression.
were in a big old like there was like a big faction war going on in like '97 Raw between the Disciples of Apocalypse, Nation of Domination, and Los Boricuas.
Okay.
And yeah, DOA was the Harris Bros, and I think one of the Headbangers, maybe.
He's gonna grab the rope. No, he just kicked out. Oh my god. AJ being a heel at this time, I can't buy into it, especially because like the way his athleticism being so young and like so capable back then was able to get into a Styles clash, that shit's gonna pop me every fucking time.
What the fuck was that?
I think it was like a forearm or something. I don't know. Now who the fuck is that?
Is
See
that
the overbooking.
is that the cat?
I don't. I
No,
don't
I
think
think that's
so.
Sonny Siaki. I think that's Sonny Siaki. The quality of this video is not very good. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It is Sonny Siaki. I was right. Oh my
Wait,
God.
AJ, he's trying to help you. What are you doing? What?
Jesus. Oh my God, this match. What a disaster.
Dude, the overbooking.
Stroke from the middle
That's
rope.
gonna
That's
do
it.
it.
It's over. Jarrett wins here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, eat my ass.
That was bad. That was really bad.
That was definitely the worst one we've watched so far. All right. Match with Raven, I'm guessing, is next. And our starting time for that would be 1:55 if I'm correct.
All right, pulling that up. Jarrett versus Raven.
My god. All right, yep, I'm there. I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go. What did that say? Tonight, tonight. What?
I don't know.
Oh, there's 3
Bell.
tonights. Yeah, I heard the bell too. We're good. Raven's in better shape here than he was in the King of the Mountain match.
Yes.
Look at Raven out wrestling Jarrett.
Yes.
I definitely like this Raven more than the version of Raven that we got in King of the Mountain, and not just because he's in better shape. I like this hair on him better too, like the long, scraggly blonde hair. I think that works a lot
Yeah.
better than the tight curly hair that he had in the last time we saw him. Oh shit! Slides out.
Raven gonna recuperate.
I think Raven had a perm in the last match we saw him.
Yes.
That definitely didn't suit him as well as this look for sure. Oh, who the fuck?
He's with Raven. Him and
The
there's a woman on the
Raven's
outside as well.
next.
Yeah.
I want to
So
know
is
who
Jeff
that
Jarrett still
is
face
though.
here? Oh
Sure seems like
god.
it. I want to know who that guy was. Is that Vampiro? No, it's not.
His name's Julio apparently.
Oh, Julio. Okay. Jarrett's gonna slingshot. What the hell? Oh my God! Raven flew over too.
Raven's already gooshing, I could tell. I saw a little bit of blood. Okay, Julio and Alexis are part of this Raven's nest.
Right. Dude, Alexis is Mickey James.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. She went by Alexis Lurie back in that time.
Damn.
Raven's bleeding. Yeah, dude, that's Mickey James.
Wow.
They're both bleeding. Jeez.
Raven.
There we go. Raven clubbing Jarrett. Pin, 2
Wait,
count.
wait, Jarrett's also bleeding. Wait, why is Jarrett bleeding?
That's what I'd like to know too. Seeing a lot of comments in chat about what was going on around this time. Apparently, this is around the same time that Raven was feuding with with CM Punk in Ring of Honor, and apparently there was a group of Raven fans that showed up to TNA shows that were really obnoxious, and they got kicked out because they were like really rude and stuff. There's the drop
Okay.
toe hold onto the chair.
And the knee driving him into the ground.
Irish whip.
Sleeper.
Nice. Raven right back into it.
And Jarrett's already gooshing for reasons that I wish I understood. So you had to imagine the blood loss combined with everything else. This is an opportune time for Raven.
Why are they banging on the apron while Raven is wanting Jeff Jarrett to go to sleep? That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
It's like they're helping Jarrett. And now they're like excited for Jarrett. What the hell? I'm so
I think
confused.
Julio tried to convey frustration, but there are better ways to do that.
Jawbreaker there by Jarrett.
That cutter looked like shit. Yeah, shoved him off today. Good cover, my man.
TNA chants.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Why would you chant for the company rather than rooting for the babyface to win?
Maybe they were starting to discern that Jeff Jarrett is the company and there's no difference.
Oh wow. Jarrett having a fiery babyface comeback. Drop kick right to the
Wow.
mush. Now Julio De Niro is up on the apron and gets drop kicked as well. Oh, now Alexis is in the ring. Oh, got dropped on her face and chest.
Even flow DDT, no. Enziguri.
You bored, bro?
No, just could have gotten a bit more sleep last night.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's still unfortunate, though. Oh, catapult.
Slingshot. There it is.
Nice job by Raven. Did you see Raven kicked his heels together to basically kick Jeff Jarrett in the head to get out of that pin?
Yeah, I love when people get out of like sunset flip pins that way.
Yeah. Oh, what a super kick by
Nice
Raven.
super kick.
Sheesh. Oh, God, I miss Lucha Underground. The way Jarrett kicked
You
out
and
there
me both.
reminded me of Mil Muertes when he would punch the air to kick out.
Yes.
I fucking love that shit, man. They don't make them like Mil Muertes anymore. It's unfortunate. Kick out there by Raven after the stroke. He survived the stroke, John. He survived the stroke.
But could he survive a super stroke from like the middle rope or something? Because that may be what it comes down to.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
if he even survives a second stroke. Just a normal stroke again. There's even flow.
Oh,
That was even
DDT.
flow. And the kick out. They kicked out of each other's finishers now. Julio is apoplectic.
Well, it was like, God damn it, why won't you fucking win? Count faster, ref.
Kick there to the midsection. Again, we're going out over the top. Come on. Bring it back into the ring so somebody can win, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Well, we still have to use that table.
We don't have to. It can just be there.
Oh, but we will.
You're right.
It's kind of like how I feel when I tell WWE, you don't have to push Jimmy Uso. You could very
Yeah.
easily just not have him on your show. And WWE's like, yeah, but we won't do that.
Because
And,
Jimmy Uso is entertaining.
eh. Either way, as wrestling fans, we have to learn begrudging acceptance for a lot of things.
Oh, man. I'd so rather not. You say as a wrestling fan. How about as an American citizen?
Well, I mean, we really we're in hell, so, Elbow drop there by Jarrett.
And we've begrudgingly accepted it.
Yep. Man, his military parade this weekend is going to be fucking nuts.
Was that supposed to be on the 14th?
Yeah, June 14th, I'm really keeping an eye on because I think things are going to maybe pop off. I know like a lot of protests are planned, and Trump's even threatened like anybody that disrupts my military parade, there's going to be severe consequences. So 14th is going to be wild.
He did an even flow DDT to Raven.
Wow, that's not cool. You don't see Raven doing the stroke, but you probably will now in a few
Julio
minutes.
and
Oh,
Alexis pulled the ref out.
damn. I like how they're indignant about being thrown out when like you literally grabbed his foot. We all saw it.
Oh, and there's another fucking ref bump. Jesus Christ. Oh, they low
Oh, and a
blow
low
each
blow,
other.
double low.
They low blow each other. That's funny as fuck. Oh, that's amazing. Who the fuck? Oh, it's DOA again.
Who are they feuding with this time? Oh, I guess yeah, the
Ravens flock.
Ravens Nest and Ravens Flock. Yeah. Oh, James Mitchell.
Oh my god, Sports Entertainment Extreme, and of course it's spelled Extreme instead of EX. So it's
Yeah.
an SEX acronym. There's
Sucks.
Sandman. I don't know who is that. I think that's just Incredible. And this is Perry Saturn with the Death Valley driver. Is that fucking oh fuck, I forget his name. New Jack? Is that fucking New Jack?
Yeah, it is New Jack. R.I.P. New Jack.
I never would have bet money on Sandman outliving New Jack. That's crazy.
Can't believe, given their history in ECW, that Sandman is helping Raven.
This is like a whole ECW faction. You got New
Yes.
Jack, Just Incredible, Perry Saturn, Raven.
Wow, how's Jeff Jarrett going to get out of this pickle?
I'm not foolish enough to say maybe he won't, because I know he will, because it's Jeff Jarrett in 2003 TNA.
He's
Who
going to
the
headbutt.
fuck?
Wait,
Who would save Jeff Jarrett?
a
Russo.
fool.
If it's Russo. Sabu? What the fuck, Sabu? You're a
R.I.P.
traitor.
Sabu.
You're a traitor to ECW. What is this?
Yeah, a guy like Sabu helping a guy like Jeff Jarrett makes no fucking sense to me.
Jesus Christ. He's insane. Who did he just go after? And then
I have
he just
no
hit a
idea.
fan. I think he just knocked a fucking fan over. What the hell?
Raven trying to stay on the attack.
Oh my god. Raven, didn't you literally just get attacked by Sabu? Why are you on offense?
So many of these matches are overbooked. Jesus Christ.
Have any of them not been that we've watched so far? I'd say
I don't.
the least overbooked match that we've watched so far was fucking King of the Mountain, no?
Yeah.
I mean, it was that, and then the Truth Jarrett match. Oh my god, that's gonna do it, isn't it? He's gonna win handcuffed. Okay, no, okay, but yeah, the Truth match at least only had one bit of interference, and it was fucking Russo with the guitar.
Yeah, and the fucking,
Jesus Christ.
like, clan-esque attire that he was wearing to veil his identity.
Mm-hmm.
A referee trying to get the handcuffs off Jarrett here.
Oh my god.
Okay, but why is he unlocking the handcuffs?
Because he doesn't want to wait for the ref to do it. There we go.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
This is. If we were doing TWitWoW back then, this would be a candidate for my worst match of the year.
Yeah, understandable.
Damn right it is.
Viva
Even floated. Okay, he's just gonna lose, right? That's it. Fuck you. How did Jarrett get the shoulder hop?
Stroke. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my. I never want to hear about Super Cena again after seeing this shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my
They're getting
god.
trash
That
thrown
was awful.
trash getting thrown into the ring. There's Dusty.
Oh my god.
Doing anything but spending time with his kids.
I mean, I'd be doing the same if Cody and Dustin were my kids.
Hey man, we're paying for it though. We're paying for it now.
Yeah, that's dude. You're so
Dusty,
right.
all you
Fuck.
had to do was tell your kids you love them, and we wouldn't be in this pickle.
Oh my god. All right. Well, thankfully that's over.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Let's move
Let's
on
get
to
to the
Chip.
Monty Brown, baby, the alpha male.
And what an alpha male he is. All right, 4 minutes
4:29.
29 seconds.
I am ready.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. It can't get any worse than that match we just saw, so let's fucking do this.
I mean, you say that, but this is a match where we're actively rooting for the challenger.
That is very true.
We
Yes.
fucking love Monty Brown in this household, and this is 6 sides ring. It's a 6-sided
I
ring.
mean, I even loved him when he was Marcus Corvon in WWE ECW. I mean,
Yeah,
that theme, you're
yeah.
going down, down, down. Yeah, just, oh, Marcus Corvon.
He was still the alpha male there too,
Yes.
but Monty Brown is the GOAT.
Oh, God, Jarrett's going to do his strut and shit. He definitely comes off heel here. Come on, we can root for Monty Brown, right? He is very clearly the babyface. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're booing him. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now,
He's
now,
the heel.
now at least we're in a gear that I'm comfortable with.
All right, alpha male, let's fucking do this. Show Jarrett who's boss.
Standing switch.
Oh, what a drop kick by Jarrett.
Oh
He's
my
gonna do the
God.
strut again? Really, bro? Marcus should, or not? Yeah, Marcus. Marcus Corvan was his ECW name, right?
Yeah, Monty
Wow,
Brown.
he's sniffing
Yeah,
the ropes to make fun of Monty. Jesus.
Monty should beat his ass. Like, just go over there and beat his ass. You've got to the count of 4, so.
Oh my god.
Wow, the arrogance. Okay, you're gonna get yours. You're gonna get yours.
Dude, it would be gross if Jarrett retained here,
Yeah,
which is
it is
exactly what I
Jarrett.
expect it to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
There are dueling chants. Let's go, Monty. Let's go, Jarrett. That's how you
I'm
know that they
surprised by
have
that.
racists in the crowd. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I am genuinely surprised by that because Jarrett's very clearly a heel at this time,
Yeah,
and he had
but there
already
are
been champion.
racists.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Military press slam. Oh,
Oh, yeah, the
knee to the
midsection there.
midsection there by Jeff. And another. Pulled his knee pad up.
Oh, trying to throw Monty Brown saying,
Get tossed. Yeah.
What a toss.
And
There you go,
Monty made
Monty.
fun of the strut. Nice.
Yeah, throw it back in his face. See, that one guy's loving it. That guy's standing up and clapping. He's rooting
Yeah.
for Monty Brown hard in this.
Hell yeah. Correctly.
Next world champ chance.
Oh, the fucking
Pretty much
palm to
palmed
the
him.
eye. Oh my god, Jarrett. Monty going up to the middle rope. Oh, he
Monty.
caught him. He caught him. He got the foot.
Nice.
Did he just headbutt
Oh,
him in the
nice.
chest?
That was legal.
Oh, the kick to the chest. No. Oh, Monty out over. Damn. Damn, damn, damn.
Yes, indeed.
So Jarrett gonna slingshot. Oh my god, Monty saved his ass. Over
His
the knee
power is
backbreaker. Beautiful.
backbreaker. Jesus, his power's insane. I'd love a Prime Monty Brown versus Obafemi, man. That match
I
would fucking eat.
definitely feel you on that for sure. That would be really fun. I think Oba would manhandle him a little bit though, because Oba's quite a bit bigger than Monty.
He is, but Monty's power is crazy. Oh, Monty in the ring post.
Oh my god, he pushed him over the guardrail into the crowd.
Well, if I'm Jarrett, I'm just going for the count out at that point. Shit.
Oh, TNA chance. God, that's unfortunate. It's one good thing that
Although,
I will
oh,
say about AEW is they don't really tend to chant the company name the way that NXT and TNA and Ring of Honor do.
yeah, it's funny how that works.
Maybe it's just because it's a hard chant. AEW, I guess.
Yeah.
But you don't really hear that as far as I can tell. You don't really get AEW chants as far as what I've seen has shown me because I obviously don't watch every
I,
minute of every episode, but the little
yeah,
bit
you
that I
you
do
practice
watch,
self-care and we love that for you.
it's one of those things where I feel like I would notice
Yeah.
AEW chants and it would annoy me. And it's not one of the things about AEW that annoys me. There's so many others.
Yes. Sure, right in the gut. Referee not seeing any of this again. Actually, no, he did see it. Which also, okay, so maybe this was an ODQ match. I don't know.
No, apparently, according to DBK, in NWA rules, if the champion gets DQ'd or counted out, they lose the belt.
See, I remember that because I know that's how Abyss won the title from Sting. Was those NWA rules. But like, why isn't Jeff Jarrett being DQ'd and why isn't it like that's what's confusing to me. Like that ref very clearly saw Jarrett use the chair. Granted, I do think in NWA World Title matches refs show more leniency because I remember some leniency for Sting and Abyss. But when does that leniency get used up?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Cliff in chat said DPW fans do it a lot and that he doesn't mind it because if you're into the show and it's a great match, he doesn't see the harm. I think for me, chanting the name of the promotion, it's like it tells me that you're not really invested in the match itself. You're more invested in the spectacle of the show. Because if you're really
Yeah.
invested in a match, then you would be rooting for the babyface and booing the heel. That tells me that you're really invested in a match. But if you're
Yeah.
rooting for the company name, that just tells me that you have like this weird, like almost like pride that you are at a show of a company that isn't very popular and it's good. You're enjoying yourself. So it's like, oh man, I bet on the right horse kind of thing. And that's cool in a way, but it also just feels superficial to me. Like you're more rooting for your own decision being right or for, the company itself rather than being so invested in the match that you're actually rooting for who you're supposed to be rooting for. That's like, I guess that's like an old school view of mine, but like if a crowd is really into the match, it's because they're really rooting for the face or really booing against the heel. Like that's how you show me that you're really into a match and not just kind of, enjoying moves. It's like it's a difference between watching like a circus where like I'm sure you're there and having fun and it's a good show and stuff versus a really good movie where you're firmly invested in the characters. Does that make sense?
I guess. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. I guess for me, it's like if you're gonna chant the company name, like I would just do that at the beginning of the show before any of the matches get underway, and then like show respect to the performers like while the matches were happening.
Right.
Because like I get being hyped at the beginning of a show, like yeah, we're here, EC Dub or whatever the fucking show you're attending is. But then yeah, when the matches get underway, like allow yourself to be taken away by it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, crotched himself. Way to go, you fucking Mark.
That's funny.
Oh, there's a count going on.
I also just now realized that I only have one of our Blue Sky accounts on our background. This must have been a background that I made originally when I was on Blue Sky and you weren't yet. So I am going to attempt to
I mean,
fix that.
yeah, it might as well still be accurate. I'm never on like the wrestling Blue Sky. Monty's starting to rally back.
Yep.
Oh my god, that power bomb, that was gorgeous.
There we go. I just updated the background to reflect that we both have Blue Sky now.
All right. Monty now. Jarrett over the ropes, kick to the gut.
A one-armed spinning neck breaker, huh?
Yes.
I updated the thumbnail to this video too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Breath bump again.
Boot there by Jarrett. Where did he go to? Oh, he got his guitar. Turn around, Monty. Turn around. Be aware of your surroundings,
Monty
Monty. Fuck.
I want Monty to no sell it. Don't fall. Stay on your feet. He's staying on his feet.
Nope.
God damn it.
There was no way. Yeah, there was no way that was going to finish the match. I really wish that
Oh,
there
look at
was.
Monty here.
See, now he can eat that.
He's
He
gonna.
can no sell that.
No, I think Jarrett's gonna. I thought he was gonna slide behind him and get the stroke.
Nice electric chair drop. Anyway, what I was going to say is I wish that there was a more prominent promotion in the US that booked more similarly to like late 2010s New Japan, where they really focused on clean finishes and protected finishers, where if somebody's not going to win a match, they never hit their finisher, that kind of thing. I just want that type of booking, man. That was like the perfect sort of like Goldilocks style booking for me, where they didn't have to be perfect storytelling like Lucha Underground was so good at, and it had that sports-like feel where it made it feel more realistic and I could suspend my disbelief more easily. And yeah, it just worked for me, man. I loved that, and I feel like that's so low effort too. Like you don't have to like try super hard to book that way. It's just a matter of thinking about it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like AEW promised sports-like presentation, but then like they've got goofy shit. Like no, you can't call yourself a sports based presentation wrestling company without fucking weight classes. Like if you're sports based, you
Yeah.
have to have weight classes. It's just not sports based if you don't have weight classes because people know now. Like people watch UFC. People, oh, the ref's about to bump. There it is. Yep.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
So
people
we've had a
know.
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, people know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. People just know. Oh my God, there's another guitar hiding under the steps. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
But yeah, thanks to UFC, people know that like if everyone is equally talented, big guys usually beat smaller guys. And oh, he cut him off. He throttled him.
Coke slam him on the guitar.
He choke slammed him, but not on the guitar.
That's a mistake
I
because
wonder
it's
if
still
he's going to
fresh for
kick the
Jarrett to use
guitar
there.
out of the ring or try and use it. He's going to try and use it. And he got him so good. That was perfect. Holy shit. Wow, that was epic. That was so satisfying. I love that the front of the guitar didn't even break. It was just a clean break. Oh, that was so good.
I think he's thinking pounds to Jarrett, maybe. He's got
He's
to wait
trying
for
to
Jarrett to
pin
get up,
him.
though. No, he's going to go for the cover.
There's no referee.
Oh, here
Oh,
comes
here's
one from the
one.
other tunnel.
He's going to punch his way out. Yeah, of course. That ref is dead.
Yeah, Rudy Charles is done. He's gone night-night.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. The broken guitar gets used still.
He's really meticulously removing these pieces from the ring.
And now the stroke. And that's the match right there. Wait, he's doing it again? He's doing a second stroke? He's going to do a
Gonna
third
need.
stroke. He low blowed him there while the ref was cleaning up the fucking debris. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, Lord. Let's get to the last match, please.
Yeah, right there with you. All right, our timestamp for this: 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 9 seconds.
124.09. Which means that the match has to be less than 25 minutes long. 124.09. Ready?
Hey, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. So we've got Truth, Sting, Christian Cage, and Jeff Jarrett. And I'm assuming there's going to be at least one other person. Abyss. There's
Yes.
Abyss. So it's a 5-man King of the Mountain, just like the last one. Damn. Truth's still moving real good. Remember the
Nice calf kick.
the faction in TNA where it was Truth and the New Age Outlaws, and they went by the Voodoo Kin Mafia,
Yeah,
the VKM, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
yeah,
They were calling out Vince and Triple H too. I think there was a point that they even used Paul Levesque and Michael Hickenbottom's real government names on the air.
yeah.
Wow, Christian, what are you fucking doing, dude?
I think he was mocking Jeff Jarrett. Oh, super kick there.
It looked like he was doing the Carlton dance to me.
Possibly. I guess Truth didn't like it very much.
Oh, you know what, Cliff? You're right. Thank you. I was Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Truth wasn't part of VKM, but they were. It was the 3 Live crew that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
And it wasn't just R-Truth and the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn either. Conan was a part of that group.
Okay.
I loved 3 Live Crew too. That like unlocked a memory for me. I forgot that they were a thing. I fucking loved
Nice.
them.
Axe kick. Beautiful.
Yeah, 3 Live Crew was mostly without Billy Gunn. It was mostly just Truth, Conan, and Road Dogg.
Yeah.
But I know Billy Gunn became a part of it really late. That might have been like a transition into Voodoo Kin Mafia, where it was just BG and Kip. Afterwards, I don't know. I don't remember very well. Sting doing crazy shit, diving
Huge
off the penalty
crossbody there.
box. Yeah.
I think he just raked eyes there, raking the back. Sting is all over Jeff Jarrett.
What a drop kick by Truth.
Goes over the pit.
3. Yeah, that's right. It's a fucking King of the Mountain. So now Jarrett's got to go to the penalty box, and Truth is eligible.
For Sting, yeah, it wasn't about the title. He called Jeff Jarrett a cancer in TNA at this time, and he wanted to make sure that he did not win this match. So
Ah.
that's why Sting just let Killings pin Jarrett. And I believe Christian coming in as the defending champion, and you see he's paired off with Abyss. I had mentioned their rivalry earlier. Oh my god. Christian and Abyss's rivalry is what got me into TNA. Abyss kicking Christian literally in the ass.
I loved Abyss back in the day. I was a big fan. I was like, damn, this guy's like TNA's Kane. He's great.
Dude, early Abyss was fucking amazing. I love the Black Hole Slam.
Oh, wow. We got a $5 super chat here from Dominique from Superior Dom. He said, for the pain and suffering you're about to go through with love. Thanks, Dom. You
Superior Dom, we love you so much, and we really appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Oh, man.
And, you know, we appreciate DBK, too, because he may have put us in this situation, but he did it with his own money and his own patronage, and we thank everybody that financially supports us. Means a lot.
Definitely.
So, Christian slips out. Roll up to Abyss. He got it. Champion's eligible. That's great for Christian as the champion to be eligible this early. And to get Abyss out of this match for 2 minutes, that's huge for everybody.
Oh, no. Truth is in the ring now.
Truth's already eligible, but I guess I would still try pinning dudes just to get penalties on certain people that I would perceive as threats.
Yeah.
Jarrett trying to tell Abyss, let's work together. And James Mitchell telling Abyss, don't kill him. Nice dropkick by Sting. Jarrett going after Christian. Oh, and now Sting going after Killings. Abyss literally shaking the whole cage, the whole penalty box.
Yeah.
Christian's ribs destroyed by that ladder there. Oh, Jarrett sandwiching Christian in that ladder. Christian in agony right now. Foot choke there by Sting to Killings. And again, just strangling Christian. Sting trying to become eligible. Kick out. Abyss almost back in this match. 3, 2. Abyss in this now. That's just random chop there by Sting. Jarrett and Abyss working together, setting that table up.
Yep.
And now Jarrett going after Killings and then going after Sting. Christian down on the outside after being choked with that ladder. Sting and Killings fighting back against their respective opponents. Killings paired off with Jarrett. Sting paired off with Abyss. Oh, Killings crotched. Oh, yep. Jarrett could be eligible right here because it's false count anywhere.
There we go. Jarrett's
Yep.
eligible. Oh, God, it's Earl Hebner reffing.
Oh, Jesus.
Woof. No one's in the penalty box right now, but Truth is supposed to get in there. Jesus! That chop was insane by Christian. God damn. Abyss and Sting going at it. Abyss is, I believe, an agent for WWE right now.
Yes, he is. Chris Parks.
And it's because of that that we're allowed to use the term black hole slam to describe a swinging side slam. I think that's pretty
Chair
cool.
shot there.
Who other than Jasper Troy does the swinging side slam? I know there's a woman in Evolve who does it, I want to say.
I don't know about a woman in Evolve, but that Bryce Donovan, right, does the black hole slam.
Oh, you know what? You might be right. I might have misremembered.
Yeah, I don't think any woman in Evolve does it, but Bryce Donovan definitely does.
Gotcha. Cliff mentioned Jake something, but I don't know anything about Jake something other than that my mom thinks he's hot.
Pop.
Yeah.
Jarrett another shot there to Christian.
Apparently Jade Cargill's been using the black hole slam recently.
Not that I've seen, but okay.
Yeah, that's according to Cliff.
I mean, I've been kind of checked out, so it's possible.
I think another rest in peace I got to throw out. My favorite black hole slam since Abyss, Brody Lee.
Yes. Yes.
His black hole slam was fucking incredible. He always made sure to get as much rotation out of it as he could. It was great.
Yes. Shots to the face by Christian.
Apparently, Jade Cargill did a black hole slam once, and according to Cliff, it looked great.
Oh, well, something to think about, I guess. I guess Killings is now out of the penalty box. Clock is expired.
Yep. Man, if I was eligible, like if I had already won eligibility and somebody pinned me to put me in the penalty box, I would stay in the penalty box for as long as I could and pick my fucking moment to either prevent someone else from winning or wait until everyone else is down and try and win myself. Look at Truth. He's already doing it. He's climbing. He's ready to go. Hell yeah.
Everybody's dispersed throughout the arena. That's smart by
Hell
Killings.
yeah. Jarrett sees him.
Jarrett's like, that son of a bitch is trying to steal my championship. Even though it's Christian's title right now.
We know that R-Truth is afraid of heights, so it's going to take him a while here. No Abyss is here. Oh, God, that's something more to be afraid of.
Oh, yeah. I'll say.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
Jarrett with a baseball slide into the ladder. I think
I
that
gotta
was
be honest,
Abyss.
Truth is so...
No.
I'm sorry, was that last part you said?
I wasn't sure who he did the baseball slide to.
I think it was to Sting, I
It was
thought.
to Sting. Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I gotta say, Ron Killings is so me, though, because if I saw everybody was dispersed throughout the arena fighting, I'd be like, holy shit, this is my chance. And then if they all stopped and stared at me at the same time, I'd be like, oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Jarrett and Abyss working in unison to use this ladder on everyone else. Jarrett and Raven did something very similar to that in the last King of the Mountain match that we watched, and R-Truth is doing what AJ Styles did, which is to get on top of the ladder, and they're dumping him the same way they dumped AJ. That's just the
Oh
same
my God.
spot with different people.
Although Truth did execute AJ's part better than AJ did, because AJ had a little bit of a slip up in his.
And they didn't dump the ladder out onto Truth, so I'm wondering if maybe when they did that to AJ, if it injured him, and they were like, all right, well, we got to play it safer the second time. What the
Yeah, you
fuck?
fucking think?
What in the blue hell are you doing, Christian?
Whatever he wants.
Oh, he's standing on top of Jarrett. That would fucking suck.
Okay, so we know Killings is eligible. We know Jarrett's eligible. Is anybody else
Christian's
eligible?
trying to
No,
climb
Christian.
the ladder upside down. Jesus Christ.
Christian's
Get out of
eligible.
there,
So the only
Jarrett. Yeah.
so the only two people not eligible, from what I recollect, are Abyss and Sting.
Which we know Sting's not interested in winning, so that makes sense. But Abyss being ineligible is kind of crazy.
Sting did seem to get more interested, though, because I know earlier in the match he was going for pins on Killings. So maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he's like, listen,
Well,
I definitely don't want Jarrett to be champion,
yeah,
but what would be an improvement is if I was champion.
that's fair. Yeah, I didn't know if maybe he wanted to send people to the penalty box, but if it wasn't even Jarrett, then that makes less sense for sure.
God, yeah, that has some Lord of the Rings energy to it. Cast it in the fire, destroy it. No, I can use this. I can be better. Exactly. No, that's what the ring tells everyone. It's corrupting you. But why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I keep it?
Why shouldn't it be me? Come
Saying that
on,
you're,
Truth! Fuck, Abyss again! Sting, fight Abyss! Help Truth!
yes.
God damn it. Again? Oh my god. Truth has taken some gnarly bumps in this match. Oh, a fucking ref bump. God damn it.
Oh, LOL TNA.
Did we have a single match in this slate of 6 matches without a ref bump?
I don't think we did.
Was there a ref bump in the first King of the Mountain match we watched?
You know what? I don't think so. That might have been the only one.
Good lord. Ref bumps are the worst. There's a black hole slam by Abyss on Jarrett, but there's no ref to count it.
Oh, but there's no referee.
Wait, here comes someone. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Abyss is now eligible. Is that fucking, is it Skip? I forget his fucking name.
I have no idea. Oh, boot to Christian. Christian came in with a chair. Oh, that's Sabisco. What the fuck is...
Yeah.
What is Zabisco doing out here? We're gonna overbook it. Another fucking match, really?
Slick. Thank you, Dom. Not Skip, Slick. That was Slick John. I almost called him Skip Johnson, so I actually would have gotten the fucking last name right. I just didn't get their first name right. It's Slick Johnson. He's like,
Sting is gonna push that ladder and send Abyss through all those tables.
that was actually an incredible table spot. Holy shit. Abyss
Well,
is
Abyss is
eligible,
done.
and it doesn't even matter.
Sting still isn't. Sting still isn't eligible.
Sting, why would you, or Christian, why would you betray Sting? Bro.
Yeah.
Stinger splash.
Sting was probably gonna let you climb the ladder, bro. What the fuck?
Scorpion Deathlock incoming. There it is. He's got it locked in real good.
Christian freaking the fuck out.
Christian looks so weird with this little facial hair to me. I'm so used to him having a nice full beard and mustache. I got spoiled by the version of Christian that we have in AEW right now.
Yes.
Oh man. Jarrett? Wait, Sting's never gonna allow this. Come on, dude.
Yeah, Sting saw. He really thought he was sneaky. Oh, he hit him with the title though.
Christian has ambitions though. He's not gonna just let Jarrett climb the ladder. Is Christian gonna grab the
Christian's gonna
ladder
stop.
from Jarrett to steal it out of his hand so he can't use it on Sting here?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
And now Christian and Sting are back on the same page. Christian
Now Christian chooses
disposing
the
of the
guitar on Sting.
guitar.
But Sting is not eligible.
Yeah, Sting's prioritizing preventing Jarrett from winning. Oh, fucking Zabisco!
Oh,
What the hell? So does Zabisco want Jarrett to win, or is he also like Sting, where he's trying to prevent Christian from winning?
I don't know.
Oh God, Jim Cornette's booking this show.
Yeah, he was
That's
like the TNA
hilarious.
authority figure at the time.
Oh, Jim, you don't realize how much you have in common with Russo, do you?
Don't tell him that. He'll stroke.
I know, believe
Which I
me.
guess is appropriate given that we're watching Jeff Jarrett matches.
Sting is eligible.
Yes.
That is hilarious. Sting's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Jarrett is right there, though. Jarrett could so easily tip the ladder.
Referee's looking right at it.
Sting wants to win for himself. He's not going to let Christian win. What the fuck?
Jarrett threw Hebner into it, but Jarrett should be going in the penalty. This is so stupid.
Jarrett's recovering so easily. There's
Trash
getting
already
thrown.
filling the ring.
Oh my God. And there it is. Jarrett wins. While he should have been in the penalty box. Oh my
Wow.
God. The trash getting thrown in the ring. Holy shit.
To paraphrase Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, screw the rules, I have the pencil. Jesus
Wait, did
fucking
they say that in
Christ.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
Well, it's Kaiba says screw the rules, I have money. That's why I said
Oh,
I'm paraphrasing.
gotcha.
Yeah. That was, I mean, again, if we were doing 12 at this time, worst finish of the year.
And of course, Cornette, like Russo, has to write himself to be part of the product. Bro, you guys are made for each other. You're perfect for each other. If Russo and
All right,
Cornette
yep.
could work together, they would produce a really shitty product.
Yeah. Thank you, DBK, for the request and for financially supporting the channel. We greatly appreciate it. That was 6 Jeff Jarrett matches reacted to. Be sure to
Also, I'd
leave a
just like
like
to
as you
point
find a
out all
letter. Yeah.
6 of them were Jeff Jarrett winning or retaining a championship in TNA.
Yeah, that was rough. But thank you very much, DBK. That happened. So thank you guys. Be sure to leave a like as you file out, subscribe, click the bell icon notifications so you miss any of that goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the AWC. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 for Stardom recap. Until then, beg pardon?
I just whispered Stardom.
Yes. Yeah, so be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in. Peace out.